It's 10 trivia questions on more Back to the Future. This is Trivia with Buds. What it be, and welcome to another episode of the Trivia with Buds podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Buds. Thanks for checking out the show. Recording the podcast for the first time standing up at my stand-up desk. I've had this desk with that feature for a good year and a half now, and I don't think I've ever used it except when I first plugged it in, and I'm like, sweet, I'm going to use that all the time. And I just hosted my first standing up trivia show, usually sitting in a desk chair, but my back is jacked, so I need to stretch it out, and that's what I'm up to right now. Today's episode all about more Back to the Future. We've done it at least 3 or 4 times on the podcast before over the years, but these are brand new questions for a Patreon subscriber for the show. If you want to pick topics, go to patreon.com/trivia with buds and sign up. 74 people there that love this podcast. Thank you guys so much for your support, and look for your names in the show notes of every episode. Before we get into Back to the Future, we've got Tri-Bond challenges. Here's the first one. What do an arm, an olive, and Jennifer Aniston have in common? An arm, an olive, and Jennifer Aniston. They have pits. Get it? Well, they had pits. Brad Pitt for Jennifer Aniston, armpit, and an olive pit. Your next one, Ted Turner, 24 Hours Live, and Peter Arnett. The connection there is CNN, the cable news network CNN. And the very last one here, Mercury, Saturn, Ford. Those are cars or car companies. There you have it. Thanks for playing the warm-up game with us, and get ready because we're going to jump into some Back to the Future trivia right about now. Here we go. All right, it's Back to the Future trivia. Here's question number 1. What is the main element of power in Doc Brown's time machine? What's the main element of power in Doc Brown's time machine? Number 2, what is Marty's mom's name? What is Marty's mom's name? Number 3, what instrument does Marty play in the film? What instrument does Marty play in the film? Number 4, finish Biff's quote. Make like a tree and blank, 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 blank. Looking for 4 words there. Make like a tree and blank, 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 blank. Number 5, what alias does Marty use when he dresses in the radiation suit and visits his father? Number 5, what alias does Marty use when he dresses in the radiation suit and visits his father? Number 6, who is the original artist of Johnny Be Good? Who is the original artist of Johnny Be Good? Number 7, in the disappearing photograph, what class year does Marty's sister have on her sweatshirt? Number 7, in the disappearing photograph, what class year does Marty's sister have on her sweatshirt? Number 8, what month does Marty travel back to in 1955? Number 8, what month does Marty travel back to in 1955? Number 9, besides Power of Love, what other song from Huey Lewis and the News appears on the film's soundtrack? Number 10, George McFly published a book called A Match Made in Blank. A Match Made in Blank. And the bonus for more Back to the Future trivia for 2 points, Doc Brown lives on a street named after which U.S. president? Which U.S. president for the street that Doc Brown lives on? Those are all your questions for more Back to the Future trivia. We'll be right back to the future with the answers after this. The license plate reads out of time, and you are out of time because we're going over the answers for round number Back to the Future. I was going into live trivia hosting Ryan mode there. This is just... there's no numbered rounds. We're not doing more than 1 round. What am I doing? I need another sip of Mountain Dew. Number 1, what is the main element of power in Doc Brown's time machine? Plutonium. Plutonium. Number 2, Marty's mom's name is Lorraine. Lorraine. Number 3, the instrument that Marty plays in the film is the guitar. Number 4, finish Biff's quote, make like a tree and get out of here. Get out of here. Number 5, what alias does Marty use when he dresses in the radiation suit and visits his father, Darth Vader? Darth Vader. Number 6, who is the original artist of Johnny Be Good? That was Chuck Berry. Chuck Berry. Number 7, in the disappearing photograph, what class year does Marty's sister have on her sweatshirt? 1984. Number 8, what month does Marty travel back to in 1955? November. Number 9, besides Power of Love, what other song from Huey Lewis and the News appears on the film's soundtrack? Back in Time. Number 10, George McFly published a book called A Match Made in Space. And the bonus for 2 points, Jock Brown lives on a street named after which U.S. President? John F. Kennedy. JFK for the street Doc Brown lives on. Those are all your questions and answers for today's Back to the Future quiz. Hope you had a good time playing along. And we have our fact of the day for you, and that is dentistry is the oldest profession in the world. Thanks for listening. Thanks for leaving iTunes reviews. Thanks for telling a friend. And we'll see you next time for more trivia with Buds. Cheers.